Hello fellow gamers and welcome here again to some epic Halo 5 gameplay. Hope you guys enjoyed, so if you do, please leave a thumbs up, would really appreciate it, and subscribe if you're new and want to see some more Halo 5 content. Here's again the sexy skin on the SMG. We pick up the DMR right in the beginning, try to go for a kill, and we get the first hit in the game. And this is the team playlist where like capture the flag, the one game type with controlling the zones, and Slayer, and also like Outbreak is mixed in the rotation. And I'm currently in this in the Gold League 1 or something like that after my 10 qualifying matches. But here this this player was just standing there, was AFK, and that's also like a bit of an issue with Halo. Like if someone like of your team leaves or someone is just standing around for half of the game, it's so hard if you're playing against decent players that are also experienced like with older Halo games and stuff like that. It's so fucking hard to win the game unless you yourself are a beast and really amazing at Halo. But rarely you can take on like two enemies at once as here, because I back up again to make sure that I don't die, but maybe I die anyway. So but in this gameplay it was pretty awesome. As I said again, I'm ranked gold, and in the Team Slayer playlist I'm ranked in Platinum 1, which I think there's only Onyx and then the champion ranks above that. So but I'm no way near like an Onyx rank or something like that. I mean, I played 1 or 2 matches in Platinum after I got my rank, Platinum I think it's called in English, and my team got completely destroyed, like 50-11 or something like that, where from the 11 kills I did 7, and my whole team sucks at this game. But yeah, I mean, with Halo it's a hit or miss if you have a full team, but on Xbox One I don't really have that many of my friends, because I rarely play on it or rarely play some online games on it. But if you have the game and are located in Europe and wanna play some games together, then please feel free to hit me up. My gamer tag is in the description of the video, and send me a friend request or even a Spartan Company invite or something like that if you're up for some Halo games, because I'm really enjoying the multiplayer so far. But every of you who played Halo knows like the feeling when you're doing a pretty decent job in the match and 1 or 2 teammates here got completely blown up from the rocket. 1 or 2 of your teammates completely suck or just stand around or quit the game, and you don't know what to do. I mean, I feel like in this Halo, from the ranking system, I haven't ranked up or decreased one rank yet from my gold or platinum rank, because I haven't really played that much of it after my 10 qualifying matches from nearly every game type except Outbreak and the free-for-all or the Rumble or what's called in Halo. And yeah, but for some reason, I mean, it's really tough like to get a rank, because the good thing about this Halo is like when you're doing assists, it also like factors in a lot more than in previous Halos, in my opinion, for your overall ATU or score in the end. And also when you like in an objective game mode, like capture the flag or defend the flag and capture the flag carrier and stuff like that, you get really a bit more rewarded, I think, in this game. But overall, I mean, for the really high ranks like Platinum and even Gold, sometimes you have to like really get a nice team going and like use the chat and stuff like that, and play with headsets, of course. And the callouts are so massive in this game. I mean, even when you start out with the Magnum and you just like hit 3 at 1-2 with the Magnum like 3 times and your shields are down, and you just like call out the enemy position and your teammate can't finish him off. I mean, very often I see like when I play and really the enemy has no shields and no one on my team, I mean, even if they see him, they don't fire at him at all, which is kind of a shame because it's an easy kill. And here they go for rockets again. The rockets on this map were kind of a bit overpowered. I don't know if in this gameplay I also picked them up in the end of the game. Here I crouch like a little scared chicken and hit him from behind, which is always like in Halo so effective. Even in this, I mean, What I'm really torn about so far is like the charging run hit ability, where if you run for a few seconds or sprint, then you get like a little effect which shows you that you're going faster, and then if you hit like the melee button, it like charges you in and you go for a slight amount of time into third person and like hit the enemy, which kinda sucks sometimes I think when you go really for when an enemy comes around the corner and you go for like the headshots with your magnum and you need like 5 or 6 shots to down an enemy. If all your shots of course hit, and they just charge in and hit you, and it throws off completely your aim, and you don't really can do anything about it unless you get like 3 or 4 bullets into him, and then while he charges you manage to like melee him also. But it's really hard, I mean, because the charges are so fast and you don't always know exactly where he's coming from and if he's coming from above and stuff like that. So it's really hard sometimes. Because in general this Halo is much more fast paced, and I haven't really found myself the perfect sensitivity to play this on. I mean, if I crank it up to like 8 or 9, I miss a lot of headshots in close quarters, but you can turn around with the SMG like really fast. But like if I go down to like 5 sensitivity, then it's really hard to like, if there are 2 enemies, to really get like turn around and kill the one and then turn around to the other side and kill the next one with headshots. But of course with the lower sensitivity your headshots are really easier to do. Don't know what this guy was doing, to completely destroyed from a teammate here with the rockets. Yeah, I would just wish, I mean, of course they will add it, like a playlist without power weapons would be awesome, like on every map, where you just have like the DMR, the BR pickups and stuff like that, like the hardcore slayer stuff. Because sometimes when you're really like facing a good team, where someone pick up the rockets and they even get sniper and rockets in the beginning, and they play together and stick together and then get your whole team with the rockets, for instance, then they stay back and wait for your team like to attack them and then kill them again with the rockets and then snipe them from the distance. It's really hard to get a comeback going unless you get the rockets later. But if one team like has such a strong start, they normally are completely in control of the match and also get like the second rocket spawn and the second sniper spawn. I think I got this kill here. It was a really nice shooting here with the headshot, but sometimes, I mean, every day, I mean, like my aiming is different. In the beginning at least, I mean, in Halo it's so hard like to get the headshots. I mean, I need at least like 3 or 4 games to warm up every day because in my first 1 or 2 matches I don't really hit anything with the Magnum, but as a warm up. And in other shooters like Battlefield or not so high skilled shooters where your aiming doesn't matter that much as in Halo, I mean, I don't really need a warm up rounds. But in Halo I think, because you have to be so consistent with your shots and with your aiming and on point, and for instance with the Magnum you really have to hit like 5 shots or 4 like in the head constantly and not miss one, even if the enemy is strafing and has the thruster bags and the sprint, and with all the little fast pacing stuff in Halo 5, it's really hard here. I could have gone for the melee kill, but my teammate I think finished him off. But overall I have to say the Magnum is a pretty epic weapon. I mean, of course a lot of times against the higher players that are in the higher ranks, it happens a kill trait where really everyone hits for every bullet in the head, like, and it's really like you go down at the same time, and if you just miss one slightly and don't get the last headshot, then you're instantly down, and it can be frustrating if you're not like good enough with the aim. But if you have played the game, and tell me what is your favorite sensitivity. Here I get a nice double kill here with the rocket launcher and the triple kill even. Hell yeah. Triple kills, I haven't really gotten that many. I mean, in Warzone I think I've gotten a bunch, but in the normal arena where it's 4 and 4, I haven't really gotten any. I think there was my first one or second one in the whole game, and I played around like 12 hours of multiplayer so far, and I'm half through the campaign. But like, here you see the charging, but I get 2 shots up with the DMR and then melee him, which is also nice, but of course you don't always have the DMR and such a good weapon. And in Halo Reach I think where they first introduced the DMR. I had really some trouble with the reticle and aiming because it felt kind of weird, but in this game I feel really comfortable with the battle rifle and the DMR. And here you see me shooting all over the place, and the next enemy is chasing me, but luckily it's so important to have a teammate by your side to like back you up and stuff like that. And here we win the game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, guys, and take care.